Reading is one of the fundamental skills that every child needs to process to become a productive and globally competitive citizen. Basic reading skills should be taught at primary levels, both English and Filipino. But the major questions are, what is the status of literacy in our country? Are we lagging behind among other countries in terms of reading skills and comprehension?
On Hot Copy this morning, a worldwide study puts Filipino high school students at the bottom of the ladder in terms of reading comprehension and understanding math and science. That's according to the Program for International Student Assessment, which showed Filipinos lagging behind 79 countries.
This report is quite alarming as we also face today's health crisis. The COVID-19 pandemic has affected educational system worldwide, leading learners to scrutinize the consequences of lockdown. Since the start of lockdown and suspension of the classes, more and more children are being forced to stay home, resulting in more students becoming disengaged and deprived entirely of their education. In our country, implementation of the different learning modes such as a distance and blended learning are effective. However, reading during this time is not a practice for many. Unlike the old ways, today, teachers cannot provide face-to-face guidance and approaches due to the changes in the new normal setting. As an aspiring educator, I want a change. For our final course requirement for Civic Welfare Training Services under INISTP, it is a great pleasure to be part of the I Wanna Read project that aims to help young learners enhance their reading skills and reading comprehension. Additionally, it aids young learners to become self-supporting individuals amidst the pandemic by facilitating them to adopt the new learning setting. In this project, I have two partakers and both of them are in the 7th grades. Yes, they know how to read, however, they still have the difficulty in understanding the context and in reading complex words such as those words with silent letters. I implemented my reading sessions at my home and of course, with the proper consent of an agreement from the parents of my partakers. During the first week of my reading implementation, I introduced reading to my partakers, its importance, its elements, and the different issues with regard to this. The issues about reading was being delivered via PowerPoint presentations and sharing them some videos such as the news about the PISA results help them to become aware of the issues in our country and motivates them to passionately engage in my project. The second session of my first week involves measuring the partakers' reading skill level by providing some reading materials appropriately aligned with their current year level. I let them read some short stories with proper enunciation and correct pronunciation. As they read, I test their accuracy by jotting down all the correct and wrong words, and afterwards, I examine their reading comprehension by asking some questions about what they have understood. The second, third, and fourth week of my implementation focuses on the reading comprehension of my partakers. From the first week up to the last week of my reading implementation, I am so glad that my partakers improved a lot in the reading skills and comprehension. I have also seen how they are dedicated to learn something new which they can connect it with their existing knowledge. They loved to learn new words, to know the meaning of the words, to draw conclusions from the context or the stories, to understand, to make meaning out from the context to read. I am so happy because I am so much satisfied of the results of my project. Through my assessments, quick drill quizzes, and comprehension checkup, I knew that they improved a lot. The expected results from my proposal were met. I'm so much thankful for the opportunities that was given to me to teach and ignite the young minds of the learners by imparting them knowledge that can bring a huge impact on their life and a huge change in our society. Furthermore, this project helped me in a way that while I teach, I also learn how to provide effective and efficient assessments for a successful learning, which are very essential practice for my future profession as a teacher. I believe that this isn't just a journey, but a great experience to be treasured.